Today's video looks a little different. We are inside of my car. Welcome to this video. If you remember, for those of you who have not watched the last video, I was talking about my time in Venice, what I experienced there. So I highly suggest you watch that video first before you watch this one, but I won't judge. I watch movies out of order all the time. So the next location on our list was Milan, and obviously we got there through Verona, and we arrived in the evening time. And when we got to our hotel, we had a bit of free time to freshen up if we needed to. And I can tell you right now that we were so confused when we got into our room because the lights wouldn't turn on and the water seemed to work just fine, but I don't think you want to pee in the darkness. Oh. Okay. So you see how it's in? Yeah. Okay. Nothing, right? Ooh, watch this. What? Honestly, I was like, what is this? What is this blasphemy? But then I'm like, you know what? That's actually kind of efficient. You think about it, you know, you're conserving energy. They may not have AC, but like, they're onto something here. But the place that we were staying at, apparently it's like a chain all throughout Europe. I don't even want to pronounce the name because I'm gonna butcher it, but it's like starts with an M. I didn't mind my stay there. It was pretty nice. So after we finished freshening up, we took the metro, like I guess to Center City, Milan, where the Duomo was, exiting the like subway station, whatever. You look onto the right and then you just see the Duomo like right there. It's like right in front of your face. And I think we all had like a very collective gasp when we saw it. After we got done the Duomo city center or whatever, we took a metro to the canal area. There's like a canal area there. And it was really cool because they had like little restaurants and stuff all alongside the canal area. We ended up eating at one of the restaurants, and it was like a group of 4 of us. So we split a bruschetta, which is basically like a tomato. You have like olive oil and that kind of stuff on it, on like a piece of bread. And for dinner, I had risotto, which is like a delicacy in Milan apparently. I wasn't a big fan of it though. I don't know if it's because it was like, look, I don't like things like with cheese, like broccoli and cheese, don't like it. Anything like that, like you put cheese on it, And I think for rice, that's like the same thing. Like I don't think cheese and rice go together, in my opinion. But it was probably my least favorite dish that I had in Italy. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either. Anyways, I'll be back to talk about Lake Como. I am at Walmart right now. I'm gonna go get some things real quick, and then I'll hop back in my car and we'll talk about Como. So let me backtrack a bit. So after we did like the canal and dinner or whatever, we strolled around the canal at night. It looked really cool. There was an instance where we thought there was like an overlook, so we decided to go up that path, and we were like taking like a little miniature photo shoot, and then some Italian guy just comes out and like he just starts talking to us in Italian, and we literally have no idea what he's saying, and we thought it was just really sketchy. You know, your first instinct would be to go away, right? But we saw like these other people come up or whatever, and they go inside. We were just curious, so we just decided to just go in, and apparently it wasn't some sketchy place. Apparently it was some guy selling vintage photos, vintage photography, and it was actually a really unique store, and we decided to go inside of it. But you never know what hidden gems you'll find unless you go down some random alleyway. Alright, so now today begins our beautiful day in Lake Como. We woke up relatively pretty early in the morning. We had a long day ahead of us. The really cool thing about Lake Como is I think it's the largest lake in Italy, at least. It might be Europe too, I don't know. But it's like weirdly shaped and it looks like a Y. It's a bit hot, but whew. So I'm here at Lake Como. We're just exploring the, gosh, I get the bad angles. The botanical gardens. We're about to go in the river. Not the river, the lake. I just said Lake Como, it's not River Como. As we got to the bottom, we got to like the villa. There was like a villa there that we like got to tour for like an hour. It was really cool, very beautiful, luscious gardens. There was even a point where I just got so obsessed with like a bamboo forest. Oh, bamboo. This like botanical garden, there's just like so much to explore. Like you got a bamboo forest kind of thing all set up here. This is really cool. Don't ask me why I was so obsessed with it, but I was just there. I was there having it. And after I explored a little bit, I went inside of the villa and got to see some of the sculptures and stuff. It was really cool. We took like a 10-15 minute ferry ride to Bellagio, a little shopping center, port city, whatever you call it, I don't know. While we were in Bellagio, we also got some panino for lunch. I think it was panino, but whatever it was, I had a salami panino. The little editor's note, it was good, by the way. I just want to let you know, in case you were curious. So after Bellagio began the most extensive part of our excursion, and that was the 2-hour ferry ride back to Como. Granted, it was hot, it was humid outside, we were in the middle of a heat wave. I was just sweating bullets and everything, like I even made a makeshift fan. Everybody had like fans and stuff. But honestly, I do think I relatively got my money's worth out of that excursion, and I really did enjoy being inside of Como. It was really cool. So this brought us probably about 4 o'clock-ish, something like that. We got done Como. We stayed there for like a few minutes in Como, got some water, got some refreshing gelato and all that. And then we took the bus back to our hostel. At that point, we just freshened up, me and my roommate friend. His name's Andrew, Mr. Wisconsin. We decided that we were gonna go get some dinner. We met up with a couple of girls from our group, and we decided to go into City Center Milan and get some dinner there. So at the restaurant I had ravioli with like bacon, which I thought was unique. It definitely had a little kick to it, I will give you that. The Italians really take pride in their food because my friend, he didn't get his side salad. So he wanted that taken off his bill, and then like I guess like the manager dude came over and just made sure everything was okay. But like our server looked like he was defeated. Like they really take pride in what they serve for sure. And we decided that first dinner was not enough, so we decided to get second dinner at none other than McDonald's. And honestly, I'm gonna say this about every other country. Italy's was way better than here because it doesn't taste like plastic, and it just tasted a lot more fresh. I will say that I think I liked England a little bit more. That's just because Italy's not really known for burgers. You know what I mean? So after our little excursion to McDonald's, we decided to go back to the hostel. We took the metro back. We actually missed one of our stops, so we had to backtrack a bit and go back on the right metro ride that we were on. So I just got to the gym, and I'm gonna hop in, and then once we reconvene, we are going to talk about Cinque Terre. What's up? Just got done the gym. I look a little exhausted. It's because I am. I just finished leg day. I'm not a big fan of leg day, but you know, you gotta do it. You don't want to look like some giraffe looking thing. So let's talk some Cinque Terre. So basically that translates literally to 5 lands. And I don't remember all of them at the top of my head, but it's basically like little beachside towns. And then the Disney movie Luca is apparently inspiration from Cinque Terre. So it was another early morning because we were going to Florence that day as well. So it was another long day. On our way to Cinque Terre, we had a rest stop at a gas station. And honestly, the gas stations there are really interesting because you have like the regular you know, gas station, whatever. You had like the convenience part of it, like the convenience store aspect of it. But then there's also, you got like espresso machines, you got coffee machines, whatever. But like they actually had tables and chairs that you can sit and lounge and talk to. And they had I kid you not, they had like actual coffee mugs that you could drink out of and just sit there like as if it was a cafe. So after we stopped at the gas station, we continued on our way to Cinque Terre. And when we got there, it was about a 20-minute walk to the train station. And this was the funniest part. So we were all like scattered around. We were trying to get on the train as fast as we could. So we all like separated. And as we were going through the tunnel, so like on the left-hand side, you had like the regular buildings, cars, streets and whatnot. But after you got out of the tunnel, it was just pure coastline, and it was beautiful and it was blue. And you had a collective gasp of everybody looking out to their left, and anybody that wasn't automatically turned their heads to the coastline. And it was the funniest thing ever. So while we were there, we didn't stop at all 5. We stopped at 2 of the 5, and the one we stopped at first was like the iconic one. It was really beautiful seeing that up close. So we stopped at the one place first. Our tour director bought us some, I think it was granita. I think it was. I mean, it was slushy, whatever. It wasn't gelato, but I had a lemon flavor. If you know me, I'm a sourpuss, and I love my lemons. Maybe except lemon pie, but you know, that's another thing. After we got some granita, we like took some pictures and whatnot. And then after that, we pretty much caught the train to go to the other beach where we could go swimming. It was phenomenal because it's been super hot, it's been super humid. So it's finally nice to go swimming in the beach. Finally nice to cool down. The water was clear blue, like you could see the bottom instead of the Atlantic Ocean where you don't see anything. So after that, me and a couple other people, my roommate, we got some frozen pina coladas, and we had this like fried chicken sandwich thingy, which I thought was pretty cool. And then that's pretty much Cinque Terre. It was really, really nice, really gorgeous, and it was, like I said, very pleasant time to be able to swim at the beach because it's been really hot there. And that's pretty much it until Florence. I will catch you in the next video.